Halo sobat Spensa. Welcome back to our podcast.
Spend your time with podcast. Today is the special podcast because we will make a conversation with Miss Anais.
But who is she? Okay, before that, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Sesa and there are my friends.
I'm Kayla and this is my friend.
And I'm Matea.
Okay, hello Miss Anais.
Hello.
For your information guys, Miss Anais is the special guest for Spensa because she is a volunteer from France.
And not only in Spensa, but she has also been a volunteer in some regions in Indonesia.
Jadi, pada penasaran gak nih? Simak obrolan kita setelah ini ya. But before that, can you please introduce yourself first, Miss Anais?
Yes, of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Annais. I am from France. I am 24 years old, and as they said, I am a volunteer here in Indonesia. And I'm in Indonesia for 6 months in total, and I've been here already for 2 months, almost 3.
Okay, first question from Matea.
Why did you choose Indonesia for the first country that you want to visit?
So I had been to Southeast Asia before traveling, and I really liked the atmosphere and everything. And I had heard so many good things about Indonesia. My sister had already been to Indonesia before, and she told me that the people were so incredibly nice.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was such a big country with so many islands, big diversity in terms of landscapes, culture, traditions. So I was so curious to discover this country, and I knew that I didn't want to come here just as a traveler. I wanted to be here for a longer period of time, to really immerse myself in the culture and learn about the people, culture, and everything.
Okay, second question.
That was a very great answer. But now, I actually want to ask you which countries that you have visited before?
Which countries I visited before
Yes.
outside of Indonesia?
Yep.
Actually, I have visited 35 countries. So I don't know if I can give you the list because it's very long. But I visited mainly almost all of the countries in Europe. And then in Asia, I visited Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Taiwan, Malaysia, and Indonesia.
So, do you really love to travel abroad?
Yeah, I love to travel. It's one of the things that I love the most. And yeah, I like to have experiences abroad, meet new people. And I think it's it's very interesting experiences, and you can grow and learn so much from it.
Is that your hobby is traveling, Miss?
Yes, we could say that. I have other hobbies, but traveling is one of the things I love the most.
So, do you have another hobbies? Can you tell me?
I love swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love going to the beach. I love hiking in the mountains. Anywhere when I travel, I try to go in the nature and hike and see the views. I love seeing the views, like the sunrise, the sunset, and I like to read as well, and running. Yeah.
So, do you really love nature? Yeah, right?
I love nature.
Okay,
Yeah.
then let me ask you something. Do you have a culture shock in Indonesia? And can you tell me us what is it?
I think, yes, of course. I have had many culture shock, I think, not in a negative way, but more in a positive way, because I think it's always interesting to see how different cultures are. I would say the main things that are very obvious from the very beginning is the traffic on the road, many motorcycles. Way more motorcycles than we have in France. In France, we have mostly cars. And I would also say the heat. It's so hot for me, the weather here. So it's the main thing. But I would also say maybe the way religion is integrated in everyday life.
Yeah.
Because here in Indonesia, it's very present in the life of people, the religion. And actually in France, it's extremely different. Most of the people actually are not religious, half of the population, I would say. And for example, in school, it's not allowed to talk about religion or to show any sign that could, show from what religion
Oh,
you
yeah.
belong. Yeah. So it's very, very different. And yeah, so I think it's the main difference, culture shock.
Okay,
Yeah.
so thanks for your answer. And then I have to ask you about what are the striking differences between Indonesia and France that you feel, and how do you adapt to these ones?
So I think, as I said, religion, the first one. Then maybe I would say food is very different, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Here the food is so spicy, and in France we actually never eat spicy food. No, never. And here so much spicy food. And also I would say that Indonesian people love to eat
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much,
Really love to eat.
so much food, and so many times a day. And for me, actually, I think it was also one of the culture shocks, because in France we eat only 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
And in between those meals, we don't eat. And we are raised with the mindset that it's not good for your health to eat in between meals. There are even on television some advertisements to tell you to not eat between meals, like to not snack, And for example, our parents always tell us like, oh no, don't eat food before dinner, or don't eat this. I don't really know the reason why. Maybe because they think it's not good for our health, or I don't know. And so here I was so surprised to see that we eat all the time. And I'm always so full here. And also I feel like food plays a big part in people's lives, and people gather around food and everything. And so everyone always offers me food, and so I eat. And I love it, but I'm always so full.
And have you tried spicy food?
Yes, I have. Actually, at the beginning, I was trying to adapt myself to the food here. I thought, okay, I'm not used to it, but maybe every day, if I eat a little bit of spicy food, it will get better. I will actually get used to it. But actually, I pushed myself too much, and then I got a mouth inflammation from the spicy food. Yeah, so I had to go see the dentist because I had issues in my mouth because of spicy food. And she told me that I had to stop eating spicy food, actually. So I kind of stopped, and then it got better. And yeah, so I tried, but
Yeah, so I actually want to add something. In Europe, those people actually like snacking. Like we usually did snack in the middle of lunch or in the middle of dinner. We actually eat snacks. So maybe in Europe they don't do snacks there.
actually, we all have the temptation to eat snacks because everyone loves to eat and sweet things. But we are, I don't know, raised to try to resist this temptation because even doctors tell us like, oh, don't eat, don't snack, it's not good for you. So we never, I mean, we snack sometimes, of course, like we're not like robots like this. Maybe like when you're a kid after school, yeah, it's common to have a little snack, like bread and chocolate, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, we try not to snack too much. Not, yeah.
So it was like a lifestyle that the doctors recommend there, yeah?
Yes, I guess. But actually, now that I'm in Indonesia and I see, like, for example, in the school, I see the students sometimes at any time of the day eating like a meal. And I always ask them, like, are you eating breakfast or lunch? And they tell me like, oh, it's my lunch, but it's 9 a.m. And for me, I'm like, how can it be lunch because it's 9 a.m. And yeah, I don't know.
So
Everyone-
it can called by brunch, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like brunch.
Yeah.
We always do that. So in the morning, students usually don't do a breakfast, but they do brunch at the school.
I
Yeah.
see. But I just always wonder how you're never full, you know? Because for me, I'm always like, oh, I cannot eat more. And we eat more and more. But actually, everyone seems to be healthy
Yeah.
and slim. So I don't know why they tell us that in France.
Because
actually,
we also love sports and then
Yeah.
also have a lot of activities here.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why we don't always full here. Yeah.
And maybe because you also eat, because in France, for example, if we snack, it's always like chocolate and very sweet things, and maybe that's not really good for you. But if you eat during the day, like you have a lot of snacks made of rice and cassava, for
Oh,
example.
yeah.
So I think it's more healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For snacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next the question is, how did you become a volunteer until now?
Can you tell us the story?
The process?
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
process. The
process.
process.
So I had been many times abroad before, and I really, really enjoyed it. And so I thought this time I want to go abroad, but not just to travel or something. I want to, spend time with people there and actually get to know the culture, how they live, and everything. And in France, we have a program called Civic Service, and it's a program funded by the state that encourages young citizens like me to get involved in some volunteering activities. And so you can do it in France or abroad, and of course I chose to do it abroad. And that's how I found the organization in Indonesia called the Jembatan.
Oh, yeah.
So it's an Indonesian organization, and they host people from abroad to come volunteer in Indonesia. They place the volunteers in different places all over the country, and they also send Indonesian people abroad to do like me, but in a different country outside of Indonesia. Yeah.
So you truly love volunteering
Yeah.
for the regions, different regions, like
Yeah, I really like. Yeah, before coming here in Sragen, I
Yeah.
was in Palembang,
Palembang.
Sumatra. Yeah.
So do you try a traditional food there? So
Yes, of course. Yeah.
You know it well?
Pempek,
Yeah.
𝚒𝚊𝚘.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Like noodles, a soup called like
Mie
𝚒𝚘𝚗𝚊𝚕.
ayam?
No, like Celor. I don't know how to pronounce it. 𝚒𝚘𝚗𝚊𝚕.
Oh, chiller.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like with shrimps and creamy sauce.
Oh wait, I think I know that one. Mie telur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. And it's very, very good. It reminds me of the way we eat spaghetti in France with like creamy sauce.
Like a carbonara spaghetti.
Yes, kind of, but
Yeah.
with shrimps.
Oh,
Yeah. Like this. Yeah.
And then?
And what were your activity become a volunteer?
Before becoming a volunteer, so I graduated from university 2 years ago already. So I have a bachelor's degree in English language. So we studied about literature, civilization, history, translation, many things related to culture and the language. And then I worked seasonal jobs in France. So I work with kids in hotels. Yeah. And I also traveled and did many things abroad. Yeah.
Okay, do you like playing with kids?
Yes, I love it so much. It's the field in which I have the most work experience, because when I was 17,
Yes.
still in high school,
Yes.
senior
Yeah.
high school, I took a course. It's like a diploma that you can
yes.
get
Yes, I
to
know.
work with kids, and yeah, on the side of my studies, and it's I love it. It's so fun, you know.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like working. It just feels like having a fun playtime.
Yes.
But of course, it's stressful and very big responsibility. Yeah.
Okay, so for now, we will do maybe you see, as you can see, we have a
Yeah.
lot of food here, and maybe Matia can
see.
tell us about it.
So here we have a croissant, one of the cultural food from France that was cooked with Indonesian style.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to try it?
Yes, of course.
Kayla can help you with the croissant.
Okay, please try it. Just one bite, or
Thank you. Wait.
yeah.
Ooh. It's a nice, miss.
What did you think? What the taste? Is it different from French croissant?
Wait.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Okay, you
Take
can
your
take
time,
your
it's okay.
time.
I would say the taste is very similar.
Oh.
But the texture may be a bit different. Maybe little bit drier.
Oh.
Like I think the one in France is maybe a bit softer,
Yes.
but the taste is actually quite the same. Yeah,
Okay.
quite similar.
So
That's
just the texture,
Yeah.
like the texture
Yeah.
is different from the French. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, there are also some croissants in French that taste like this and have the same texture. But usually, if you buy it like fresh in the morning from the bakery, it will be a bit more soft. Yeah. But still, it's very good. And it's my first time trying croissant in Indonesia.
Oh, so this is your first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried pain au chocolat before, you know.
Can you tell us what is it?
It's basically almost the same thing,
Yeah.
but shaped like this, and inside 2 sticks of chocolate.
Yeah.
And it's the 2 main pastries we will have, like pain au chocolat, croissant.
Is it delicious?
It's so delicious.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You want a drink?
I'm okay
No,
for
it's
now,
okay.
but thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. So then, we have a traditional food from Indonesia here. Next,
Okay.
yeah, and maybe you want to try it. We
Yeah,
have
sure.
a lot of kind of traditional food
Okay.
here.
Which one should I try?
So first, this is 𝚃𝚊𝚖𝚐𝚐𝚐𝚐. Wait,
Okay.
maybe you want
Wow.
to try it.
So big.
Maybe you want to try that one?
Just one bite, and you can describe how the taste.
What is it made of?
It was made from cassava starch or starch, and it was usually shaped long and round, and it was created with coconut sugar.
It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to have some with me?
and then we have a klepon here. It's called by klepon. So the shape is circle. It made by sticky rice, and inside there is a palm sugar. So it's very sweet. Do you love it? It's good.
Very good.
It's
You see, you boom like that in your
Yeah.
mouth.
The flavor is popping in your mouth,
Yeah,
right?
popping.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting textures
Yeah, it's very.
because in France we don't have as many chewy.
Yeah, that's very
snacks.
chewy
Chewy.
because it's from sticky rice, right? Yeah. And then for the last, we have a channel. It's called by channel. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, take your
I can
time.
throw it.
Do you don't want to try?
Oh,
How about the croissant?
for us,
Yeah?
how about the taste?
Yeah?
Maybe you can.
Oh,
I agree. The taste is very sweet, and yeah, it's like a bread. And then, yeah, maybe Matea, can you give us The taste, about the taste?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
I haven't tried the croissant, but I do think it will taste sweet.
You can try.
You can sip it with
Yeah.
the sugar, white sugar here.
Oh, okay.
So chenille is like a cake that has a chewy texture, and it was sweet because it was granulated. It was topped with granulated sugar.
It's very similar to this one. This one, sorry.
Yeah,
Like
Clapon.
Clapon.
Yeah.
It's green, yeah. And then for the last, yeah, you will. It's
I'm
okay.
so
You want to
full.
drink?
I can still try.
Okay. For the last, this is molen. We call this pisang molen.
Pisang
So-
molen.
Yeah, it's
Yes, the pisang molen material is from
pastry dough, and inside there are various tastes.
like strawberry, jam, blueberry,
Chocolate.
chocolate, and banana.
And sometimes inside you can taste about banana and chocolate.
It's
If
very
you-
good. We have very similar. I think we actually have the same thing in France.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is it?
We call
Maybe-
it bunyo.
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 Bunyo, okay.
And it's during in February.
Okay.
We have carnival.
Oh.
We celebrate carnival. Do you celebrate carnival?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
carnival, yeah.
And we actually bake those and we eat it. Yeah. And it's the same actually. Tastes
What
the
the
same.
name of the carnival? The name?
Carnaval.
Oh, carnival.
Carnaval.
Only
yeah.
carnival.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it usually filled with? Maybe jams, maybe.
No, actually,
Oh,
it's,
it's
not.
not
yeah,
filled?
it's just like this,
Oh,
but not filled with anything.
no, not
so
not
maybe-
any sugar.
Like this with white
Oh.
sugar outside,
yeah.
but inside nothing.
Oh yeah.
So just a pastry dough with
Yeah.
the sugar?
Yeah. So I think almost the same, but without the filling inside.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. And then, what kinds of food taste in Indonesia do you like? Maybe like sweet or maybe spicy or sour?
I think I like sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I love sweet food like chocolate, and I also like I love fried food. Fried food here.
Fried food?
Yeah, like pisang goreng, like fried tofu, fried tempeh, things like this. Fried cassava.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. I love things like this.
And then, yeah, you can continue.
What are your favorite foods?
For me,
One
it's,
favorite food in Indonesia.
yeah, maybe it's sweet. Yeah,
Sweet
sweet
also.
taste.
And
I love
like,
chocolate.
And I like a spicy food. Yes.
For me, I was the same as you. I like fried things. Maybe the one that I loved the most was fried tofu.
Fried tofu.
Yeah.
Oh, I also love this.
Yeah.
And then we have two kinds of healthy drinks here.
Okay. What is it?
First, this is beras kencur.
Beras.
You can tell us about it.
Okay, that is beras kencur, and beras kencur usually used to increase a child appetite. It's good.
It's
How
very
does it taste?
strong. Is there ginger?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Have
There's a
ginger
ginger
in the
there.
materials.
It's good. I've tried similar. Wait, what's the name again of this drink?
Beras kencur.
Beras
I've tried bendrek
Oh, bandrek.
yeah.
Bandrek.
Oh,
Yeah.
with milk,
Yeah,
milk
yeah,
and
yeah,
ginger
yeah,
like
yeah.
this, and it's also very strong.
Like, very
the
strong,
taste
yeah.
for the throat.
Yeah.
But I think it's very healthy drink, and also for in winter for your throat.
yeah.
I mean, you don't have winter here, but I mean in France, if we have the same drink, it's very good for your throat.
Yeah, if it's rainy seasons, we'll so usually drink this healthy drink. Yeah. And then we have kencur just for one. This a little bit bitter, so
Okay.
maybe you can try it.
You can
Just a
try
little.
it a little sip because it is bitter.
So this is the food function. The function is to, like, make a.
I think
Mixture-
actually
Yeah.
I have tried this.
Oh,
I have.
Whoa.
you have, and you know.
I drink this every night where I stay here in Sragen. Yeah, it's with orange.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
yeah, maybe the same as this one. Do you like it?
I like it. I think it's very good also for your throat.
Yeah.
And then, from Matea, you will give a question.
So just for your information, usually in Indonesia, for lunch, breakfast, dinner, we always eat rice as the main meal.
Yeah.
So my question is, how is it different in French? Maybe pasta for dinner, or maybe a croissant for breakfast.
bread.
How was it in France?
So usually for breakfast we eat sweet food. So maybe some bread with I don't know, chocolate or jam or honey. Maybe with some fruits, yogurt, some cereals like muesli. With like tea or coffee and orange juice or things like this. So sweet things usually, or maybe if we have a brunch,
Yes.
we can eat salty, savory things like maybe avocado toast, you know, with
yeah,
some
yeah.
eggs or bacon, maybe meat, things like this, or salmon for brunch. And then for lunch and dinner, usually for lunch, we have not a very big meal. Usually maybe, I mean, depends the season. If it's in summer, maybe we'll have like a salad, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
salad.
In order to like not fall asleep in the afternoon, like something light.
Yes.
And maybe in the evening, actually, we eat many different kinds of food. Like it can be, pasta or I don't know. We eat a lot of vegetables. It can be meat, fish, a dish made of potatoes, or quiche. Do you know quiche?
Quiche.
It's kind of similar to pizza, but with a filling.
Wait, I think I know that one.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried. Maybe I would love to try it when I went to
Yeah.
France.
How about the taste? Can you tell us?
Actually, it's like a pie. You know,
pie,
a
yeah,
pie.
yeah.
So you can put anything you want in it.
Like
it's like a
honey?
mixture. No, only savory. Yeah, you can put, I don't know, like leeks, the vegetables, leeks, and like mushrooms, or salmon, spinach.
Oh yeah.
Anything in it, and it's very good. And actually, one of the thing that I found the most strange for me in terms of food
Yes.
was that I see that you love to mix chocolate and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always mix it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I had never seen this before in my life because in France, for us, it's very two separate things. Like cheese is so sacred for us. We have more than like 1,000 different kind of cheese, and we never eat it with chocolate. Never. I've never eaten with chocolate before, so
Okay.
I was a bit shocked.
Yes, sorry. Maybe you can rating the
You can give a rate
yes.
Maybe
from-
you can give it
for the
like
first from. This is ketuk
ketuk.
from ketuk
What would you rate it?
out of 10.
Out of 10, maybe 8.
8.
Hey.
Okay.
That was a high rating.
Yeah. How about clip-on?
Maybe I would say 6. Yeah,
oh,
even if I
6.
liked it, but it's not my favorite. But still good.
This is
Yeah.
clip-on.
This one.
Yeah.
No. This one.
Yeah,
This
this one.
Yes, that
Yeah, I
one.
know.
The ball
yeah,
shape
Yeah,
one.
with the
With the palm sugar.
Yeah, palm sugar.
Oh,
It's
you
good, but the texture is not what I'm used to, so it's not my favorite. But I still like
the
it.
chewy texture, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And how about chenille?
Chanel.
maybe
The long and round shape one.
7.
Oh, a
7.
7.
7.
Yeah, and this one I think maybe 10.
Very
I
nice.
think. Yeah, it's
You
very
like
good.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you love it like a food from dogs, like something like pastry
Yeah.
dogs. You really love it.
And maybe it's also because, I'm not very, because it's the kind of thing that I'm used to eating in France. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so maybe that's why I prefer it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the drink?
The drink, I
From
would say,
Prancis-Indonesia?
this one I would say 9,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and this one 8.
Wow, that's so high.
That was a high rating.
So
you really love
love
it?
Yeah, 'cause-
Ginger.
yeah,
Yeah.
Really love it.
I like the flavors like this.
Oh, yeah.
Unique flavors, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
And
good.
maybe you will try again the preskenture or the
Kunir asam.
kunir asam, yes.
Sure.
A sip or two wouldn't hurt, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. It's a hot and spicy feeling in the mouth and in the throat.
It can give us a stronger
Yeah.
body.
Yeah. And give us a stronger health immune here.
Yeah. And we will continue for the next question from Matea.
So, if we had the opportunity to go to France, what would be the most recommended food there?
Oh, food. There are so many different kind of food actually. I think same
yeah.
as in Indonesia, depending on the region in France.
Oh, yeah.
So many different kinds of food. I would say maybe if you're coming to my city.
Yeah.
So I live in Nice, in the southeast of France.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe to try soca.
Soca.
Soca. It's like street food that we have, and it's made of chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Yeah,
What
chickpeas
is
flour.
chickpeas?
It's like beans,
Oh,
but
beans.
the
Yes.
brownish color.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know that one. I love chickpeas.
Yeah, it's very good, and it's made so it's chickpeas flour,
Oh yeah.
and with this we make a dough, and it's baked in the oven, and it's kind of a snack, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I would love to try that when I went to France.
Yeah. This one, and of course maybe ratatouille.
Oh wait.
That's
No.
right.
Ratatouille is very
Yes.
famous, I
The
think.
one from the movie?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. From the Disney movie.
Yeah.
So I think everyone knows this
Yeah,
dish.
that's very
Yeah.
popular in
And
this
actually, it's
world.
also made in my region.
Oh,
Yeah, it's originated from my region.
That is so cool.
But actually, it's not because in the movie, it's cooked like little slices.
Yeah,
Like
little
this,
slices.
so beautiful, so aesthetic like this.
Beautifully plated.
Yeah, but actually, the truth is, I've never seen it like this in reality.
yeah.
Never.
so-
It's only in the movie, but in reality, it's just cooked in a big pot and sliced vegetables all mixed together.
not that beautifully
no,
played.
no, no, no.
Oh yeah. I can imagine it.
So
Yeah.
inside there's just a vegetables.
Yeah, it's
Just
only vegetables.
Only vegetables.
With black olives. It's
Black
what gives
olives.
the unique taste of the ratatouille.
Wow.
Because otherwise we have many different kind of dish with the same vegetables.
Yes.
But the fact that there is black olives, it really gives the unique taste to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the last question from Cesar.
Okay, the last question, Miss. What are your hopes for your next journey?
I think to meet people as friendly and kind as the people in Indonesia, I think. Because here in Indonesia, I have felt so welcomed everywhere I go and so loved and so safe and comfortable. And I really hope that wherever I go next, I will be welcomed the same way.
Okay.
Yes.
You surely will be welcomed by everyone here in Indonesia.
Yeah.
So we have come to an end for this podcast. What I want to say is Miss Anais have given us so many recommendations from France. So maybe you guys would love to go to French with the recommendation from Miss Anais.
Oke, dan Miss Anais sudah memberikan
Kita
kita
banyak rekomendasi
Ya.
tentang makanan, tempat-tempat,
Ya.
rasa,
dan Miss Anais sudah merasakan beberapa
berbagai macam
tradisional makanan dari Indonesia seperti getuk, klepon, dan cenil,
dan
dan beberapa minuman juga.
and then yeah,
And thank you for inviting me to this podcast. And it was a pleasure to share this conversation with you.
Oke.
And yeah, thank you.
And then, okay, Miss Anais, thank you for your time today, and thank you for your guys. Yes.
so
So,
See you in the next podcast.
Goodbye.
Dadah.